Welcome, my allies from all around, to another episode on Spyro, the Reignited Trilogy. This is Frontline, and in the previous episode, we started off here in the Dreamweaver's world, and we're going to try and continue our way through. You can see that there are some gestures up. I forget what they were called. I think that people called them fools. But yeah, it's like they're the fools that are actually invincible in this world for some reason. And we'll see exactly how many more gameplay mechanics are influenced by that whole entire thing. I'm betting it's going to be a lot, but we have to be able to wait and see as we go through Lofty Castle. Alright, so here we are in Lofty Castle, and I'm noticing that there are some new enemies. I'm not seeing any enemies that are only on the ground. In fact, they're all floating. Even that one that looks like it's on the ground is in fact flying in the air. So this is kind of an interesting level, very precarious. So hopefully let's try and get through this one without dying as much as we have in past videos. And that one right there, oh man, that is cruel. But yeah, those enemies, we can't actually flame them directly, so I guess we have to be able to take care of their balloons or something. I don't know. But I don't know what those things are either, but we're just going to try and get them, and hopefully they won't be able to attack us here. Actually, I'm wondering what their attack is like. Oh, they try and snap at you. They're not going to eat us. We are, in fact, going to try and eat them. Well, we're not going to eat them. We're going to use our mouths to flame breath them instead. And hopefully we'll be able to get rid of the devil-y person that's kind of interesting to see inside of a Spyro game. And continue our way. There's like a little fairy inside. Do not feed, really? What are they going to do with it? Like eat it or something? But anyway, I guess that's our main objective. It kind of has revealed to ourselves, or has been revealed to us, what we're trying to be able to accomplish. And that's to make sure that the fairies are in fact fed. I want to be able to go and no! I didn't time out my flame breath quite right. I tried to be able to get it as I went, but I started flying just that little bit too early, so I landed on top of it. And that's not what we wanted. That's in fact not what we wanted at all, and now we have to start literally at the beginning of the level again, since the fairies, normally they give us a checkpoint, but not now apparently. We need to be able to make sure that don't mess this up this time. So we don't really need to defeat the enemies, but I like kind of going through them anyway. We apparently also can't save the fairy again. Apparently we've already done that the first time through. The enemies we still have to take care of, but them we don't. So let's try and just go over them. And okay, that was very close, way closer than I wanted it to be. And then we'll be able to go there, free that one. Okay, what am I supposed to do there? What am I supposed to do there? We have to go through the entire level again? Probably we have to go through the entire level again. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. But anyway, I'm going to wait until that happens, and I'll see you then. Okay, so we're back here again, and I'm starting to realize that after freeing the fairies, it actually revealed a whirlwind here that we were supposed to go to, instead of flying off into the abyss and absolutely failing. So we're able to go up here. Apparently we don't go to those islands just yet. I was thinking that's where we were going to, but we actually have to save this dragon here first. Mudada.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
Okay. Was that like a doll of a fairy right there? That was kind of weird, but I'm going to kind of ignore it for now. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys here first instead. And I guess I got to be able to go down here to be able to rescue this fairy as well. Come on, there we go. We want to be able to make sure the fairies are in fact fed and not kind of sad on their lonesome. I guess I need like probably the 2 more that's required for a whirlwind. There's a log chest, so we need to find ourselves a key here eventually. I don't know where else to go because we need the whirlwind to go up, but obviously, yeah, we can't go up right now. I'm betting that that fairy, it's going to require only 2 because that's the only 2 I can get right now. No? Then where am I supposed to go? Is there somewhere else that I'm able to glide to be able to go back upward again? Because I'm not seeing a good place for me to go. Oh, there's another fairy. There we go. I completely missed you. And there we go. We'll get ourselves more of the mushrooms and all that. And okay, that was an interesting animation. I missed it the first time, but that was definitely like an interesting cast to be able to get that whole entire thing sorted. So anyway, this almost looks like a checkpoint, but it's not. And let's go ahead and take care of all of these fellas. And you got completely ignored by me. There we go. Now we're able to get you. So what else is there? So there's a whirlwind that didn't need a fairy to be activated for some reason. Who knows why. And another extra life. We've needed that because we keep dying. And hopefully not anymore. But yeah, definitely in the past we've been pretty bad about that. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. Okay. I was hoping I would only have to do that once, but apparently we have to do it multiple times now. But I don't know how to get back. Alright, let's be able to free some more of these guys, though. I guess we have already freed 3. I don't remember freeing, like, that third one. I remember only freeing that one that we just did. But hopefully we will be able to go ahead and take care of that guy. Where did he go, though? The balloons, like, on the cliff edges, like, frying the balloons meant that it's like, oh, they fell into the abyss. Falling here shouldn't mean that they die. That falling here should just mean that, hey, well, now they're just like an impenetrable enemy that I can't, like, defeat now. You know, I don't know what's the logic behind all of that, but we're just going to deal. Ooh, look, a key. That's what we needed. It's one of the things we needed anyway. The other thing we need is to get to the next level.
Ah, Spyro, thanks. Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle, too. See where it takes you.
Ah, more supercharge, as if we didn't have enough of that already. I had to deal, like, in between episodes, I've, like, done supercharge to be able to do, what was it? Like, because I've actually gotten, like, 100% on everything beforehand for this. Yeah, the treetops. The treetops, that was kind of an annoying little supercharge area, because, like, that needed a lot of trial and error to make sure you actually were doing the right thing as you went. Oh, here we go. And I think I should have stopped at that ledge, because I mean, maybe that ledge could have been something I went to as well, but I kind of stopped. I was trying to stop sprinting, but stopped sprinting at a very inconvenient time in between the two places I could have gone. So let's go ahead and head back there. Hopefully we'll be able to find the end of the level through that. If not, then, well, we're just going to have to deal with finding the end of the level somewhere else. I realized that I could have just continued through the hall to be able to get to the other one here, as you can see. But, yeah, let's see if we're able to actually do the supercharge right this time. So we jump to here. We jumped to... I don't think I jumped. I think I just fell. So let's try that again. Hopefully, actually, right this time. So here we are. Let's try and jump when we get off the ledges. So right here. Then we need to do it again here. And then right here we stop, because I need to be able to actually grab all the items that are on this ledge first before proceeding again. I'm wondering if we did supercharge, if we could make it to that ledge over there. It almost seems like we might be able to, but I'm going to ignore that for now to be able to fall down to this pit instead. So I'm going to ignore that for now, just so that hopefully we can continue on the way that I think we were supposed to go, and that's this way here. So if we just go ahead and grab that there. We weren't able to get that. I'm wondering if I need to supercharge onto that ledge up there, since it kind of looks like I can't actually reach that. It doesn't even seem like I'm able to... Hey! Ow! I'm able to like attack this enemy all that well from my vantage point. Oh well, I can, but now I can't get up there anymore. So I almost feel like I do need the supercharge to be able to grab that fairy, or I need the these whirlwinds. I'm betting that's actually what I need. Yeah, this seems right, because then I'm able to go up here, free that person, and then I'm able to get a couple of gems and continue on my merry way. There we go. Problem solving. And then there's another area here that I will also need to be able to defeat this enemy if I want to get all the gems in this level. There we go. Actually be able to rescue this dragon here too.
Thank you for releasing me.
No problem, man. And let's continue on. So that's all the dragons for this level, which means technically, I think, yeah, all we need are the gems, because I didn't actually record it at the time because I was trying to 100% the levels prior, but it turns out that the egg thieves are only in like the early parts of the game. Like, I think that once you reach the Beastmaker's world, like, there's going to be no more egg thieves. So the egg thieves were only in these levels here, you see. So I got all of the eggs, and now it's just only going to be dragons and gems, which I thought was kind of interesting. I don't know why it's only for like the early part of the game that they decided to like put that in. I'm not sure if that's how the original game worked out, but I know that it's like it could potentially be that because the team didn't have as much time to work on this game that they decided, well, the egg thieves take a lot of code to be able to make sure you can't catch them easily, so they just got rid of them. I doubt that's the case because, you know, they tried to be as true to the original Spyro games as possible, and that one seems very uncharacteristic of them. So we'll kind of, well, we won't see, but that's just kind of an interesting thing to consider when looking at the Spyro game here. And we'll be able to see how the future is able to take us as we do this. So there we go. Now we got another fairy to be able to do this whirlwind here, which leads us to the end of the level. We don't really want to be at the end of the level, do we? Because we still have that the chest, the key that we had unlocked, and because we're almost 100%ing this thing, I don't want to leave until we actually do get everything, because that seems like the type of thing that would be kind of cheap of me to be able to do if I did just avoid the last bits here. So I think that we only are missing one gem, just judging by everything, and we should be able to collect it on the way, since I'm betting it's something we missed like in the grass or something. So let's grab that wherever it is. Yep, it's right here. Alright, so since that's the end of the level, I'm going to go back to the level exit all the way over there, and I will see you guys once we are back in the actual Dreamweaver's world for the next one. Alright, and here we are back in Dreamweaver's. We were able to finish the lofty castle, and let's try and figure out what other levels we need. So we already did like Dark Passage that way, but I know that there are other levels as we go forward. Now I don't like that I have to like face these enemies every single time I go back to this level, since it's pretty annoying like how much they grow and like shrink again as we go. But let's not worry about that whole entire problem for now. Let's just continue on our merry way and be able to go to, I guess, Haunted Towers. I'm not seeing like any other levels that would be that we can do otherwise, other than the boss level, which I know is later on, but we don't want to do that just yet. We want to be able to actually complete the rest of the stuff before we face the final boss. So let's do this, and I'll see you guys just once we arrive. And we are here. This has caught my attention immediately. I don't know what that is. I don't know what to do with it either. Am I supposed to stand on it? Like, I can't flame it. Charging it does nothing. Like, am I just supposed to ignore it? Or, oh! Apparently I can break through that chest. I'm not sure what this is. It's glowing. It's glowing green. I don't know whether it's supposed to be glowing green or not. Oh. I see that it's kind of, haunted. I think that was kind of the concept they were trying to introduce. But of course now I need health because I don't even have sparks on my side anymore. Ooh, maybe I need to like get this guy with a bomb or so. Oh, or I just get electrocuted. That didn't work out well. Let's respawn and try that again. So alright, we have returned, and I've already not done very great for myself by virtue of already being at green sparks, like at this beginning section. Oh, this is like the fairy that like happened like another time in the high caves. I don't think you guys saw that, but I think if I approach this fairy, it's going to kiss my little nose, and then I'm going to get a flame power up that is like super powerful or something, which is really interesting of a power because like it just is not done in any traditional way that it's done in any previous Spyro game. It's just kind of done, and it's kind of introduced weirdly. It all started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? But let's go ahead and be able to do that again, just because I'm curious, because I know that like there was the glowing armor at the beginning of the level, and I'm wondering if like being able to flame that would do anything for us. In fact, it does. I'm thinking that this door also needs to be flamed since it's like very much made of like iron and stuff from what it looked like. So I'm going to try and go through that and hopefully be able to take care of these two. But of course I don't have any health anymore, which is not good for me. I need to find health somewhere else in this level. It's not a boss level, so it shouldn't like be lacking health. And in fact, I'm actually getting some health right there, which is pretty good. That pile of armor is still kind of staying like that, and that was not good. I knew I was vulnerable. I still didn't do anything about it. Is there another fairy that I'm able to like consult, or do I have to go back to that fairy again, run all the way back here, and then be able to take care of these enemies? I'm just going to leave them for now just in case there is a quicker method, but I'm thinking that maybe there isn't, you know? So there we go. I was able to take care of all of those guys. There is another fairy here at least. So we'll see if that's enough to be able to take care of the rest of the guys. But I know that if not, well, I have my backup plan. Let's go ahead and grab this guy and get kissed by the fairy. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Spyro. And boom, 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 and boom. I got him, but he got me too, which is not good. And I don't have sparks, so I need to be able to collect all of these manually. And I also skipped this dragon earlier, so let's rescue Kosoko.
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
Alrighty then. Yeah, that's interesting how much they changed for Spyro 2 and how much they didn't change for the third installment in the series. Because I would have thought that a lot more features like from Spyro, like from the later games, would be implemented in this original. But it just feels so much like a different game entirely, you know? Okay, so I have my backup plan. I know that I can make it all the way over in this direction to do that, but I feel like I kind of want to just deal with the closer fairy, so I don't feel as bad. So there we go. And away we go. There we go. We were able to actually work it out pretty well. And let's go ahead and grab a little bit more health. We don't really need it, but it's never bad to be able to have like a little bit more of the butterflies, just in case one of them is in fact like the blue ones that give us an extra life. So let's continue on upwards. Hopefully there's another fairy to assist us, or I guess supercharge will do just fine. Yeah, I was kind of going in blind. I didn't know where everything else was. Is there an enemy I'm not seeing? Like, I feel like there's... Yeah, I'm hearing like someone just go and like as I go into the room, but there's nothing there, so maybe it's on the other side. And whoa, I didn't even see that guy before I bursted in here. So I guess there's a bunch of doors. Some of them require supercharge, some of them don't, including the one that I just happened to burst through as I went into the room. And ooh, there's another fairy. So I don't actually need supercharge for all of the stuff. I just kind of can use it if I wanted to. So there we go. I was able to get that guy. Let's just, while we have this, be able to go into this room too and see if there's anything else we need to be able to break like that. Nothing else I'm seeing though, so hopefully we won't need that again. But obviously I'm not going to say no to a fairy kissing my forehead. But, you know, if we don't need to, obviously we don't have to. Wait, was that really a sentence? If we don't need to, we don't have to? Yeah, whatever. Let's just go with it. So let's continue onward towards this guy who's throwing explosives into my face, even though I don't like explosives being thrown into my face. We in fact do need the fairy again though, so let's go ahead and get assisted by them and continue onward to be able to flame breath this guy, them, this thing, this. And I guess there's another fairy, so I don't really need to worry about it that much as I go through. But there we go. Then I'm able to take care of business as usual. And I'm missing gems for some reason. Maybe there's like something else somewhere. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it for now. Like, there's 500 gems in this level and like 2 extra dragons. This episode is already long. So I'm just going to return home and see you guys back in the Dreamweaver's world. Alright, so now that we are back, I'm going to end the episode here and be able to see you guys in the next one. But because I would promise that it would go on forever, but that would be a lie. Subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. And until next time, this has been Frontline, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.